Hi guys, my name is Chris and you're watching Wrestling Today, so let's start with Rikishi thinks it might be time for Solo Sikoa to turn babyface. WWE Hall of Famer Rikishi appeared on his Off the Top podcast, where he discussed several topics, including how he thinks it might be time for Solo Sikoa to go on a babyface run. Rikishi said, maybe it could be time for Solo to turn babyface. I mean, where do you go after it's done with him and Roman? But you know, at the end of the day Solo is not going anywhere. You know, he's going to be a player with WWE for a while, and Jacob as well, and also the Tonga brothers. So it's going to be interesting to see how this thing here plays out. I don't know who turns babyface if, in case, Jacob and they decide to go with Solo, Jacob and Solo. If Jacob turns on Solo, it could go either way. Like people are happy the werewolf switched up on the guy that had a lot of heat, or they might feel some type of way for Solo depending how Jacob and, do the Tonga brothers jump in with Jacob and jump Solo? I don't know. On Jacob Fatu cutting more promos. That's another thing that WWE is going to find out too. You know, they've been given the green light for Jacob to speak on the mic and do a few promo segments behind the scenes. Jacob is a natural at it, you know what I mean. He may not follow the whole script the way it's supposed to say, but who does right? Good workers, you just give me the bullet points, and I'll put it in my own words. And that's pretty much what I've seen in the past with Jacob and his promos. He has that tone of voice that demands attention. And the way he looks out, his delivery, and so yeah. He's only going to get better. Once he becomes really comfortable, it's like anything else up there. You're going to finally find yourself, and now you are just in cruise control mode. Roman Reigns didn't hold back one bit while expressing his opinion of a top WWE star. The OTC called Seth Rollins a piece of trash while checking out the WWE 2K25 Bloodline Showcase gameplay. Reigns and Paul Heyman recently sat down with a Visual Concepts developer who played as the OTC against Seth Rollins in 2K25. Reigns wasn't very impressed with the developer's gaming skills. In a hilarious moment, Roman Reigns talked about how the developer looks a lot like Seth Rollins. He then said the following. He kinda looks like Seth, no offense, he's a piece of trash. You just look that way. At Royal Rumble 2025, CM Punk eliminated both Reigns and Rollins from the men's Royal Rumble match at the same time. The Visionary immediately launched a brutal attack on the OTC outside the ring. Later, Seth Rollins appeared in an interview on Up and Adams with Kay Adams and had big praise for Reigns. I love Roman Reigns. Let's get that clear, I love him. We came into the industry together. Roman and I broke into WWE together back in 2012. We came in as a trio. The other guy, Jon Moxley aka Dean Ambrose, he's gone right now, but Roman and I have stuck around in WWE. And we've both risen from the very bottom of WWE to the very top of WWE. Now, Roman's a different guy. He's living in his own space, he's got this kind of narcissistic complex, this God complex going on, and I gotta ill will towards him because we haven't seen eye to eye for some time. But there's also, it's rooted in love. Thin line between love and hate. I want the best for him. Reigns and Rollins have come a long way since making their main roster debut in late 2012. The two stars are seemingly going to collide at the show of shows judging by what happened at Royal Rumble, and fans are beyond excited about it. Vince McMahon's investigation has been dropped. Federal prosecutors in Manhattan have dropped their criminal investigation into Vince McMahon, which examined whether he attempted to cover up multiple allegations of sexual misconduct. While speaking to the New York Post, McMahon's lawyer, Robert W. Allen, stated, "This is simply the result of an appeal of a procedural matter that was argued 5 months ago. We have been in consistent communication with the government since that time and understand, with no ambiguity, that the investigation has definitively concluded and will not result in charges." A ruling from appeals judges last Friday revealed that a grand jury had investigated whether McMahon violated the law by concealing allegations of sexual misconduct involving 2 former female employees. He ultimately paid them $10.5 million in settlements. On January 10, McMahon settled charges with the SEC related to undisclosed payments, agreeing to a $400,000 civil penalty and reimbursing WWE $1.33 million. At the time, he declared the matter closed. Do you think Vince McMahon will return to wrestling, or is his time in the industry officially over? Thanks guys for watching and please subscribe.